What's up, guys? I'm about to take you through a little real-time iso lunge split squats. Oh, here, you can't see. I'm actually stupid and do this. See, I have weight in the bar. I'm not lying. I could have done this with an empty bar, I guess. It would have looked exactly the same, whatever. I'm in a split squat lunge here. I'm gonna talk a little bit about my lunges, my iso holds, and why I like them. So I hold this as I have my timer running, thankfully, in front of me with this camera up, for about 30 to 45 seconds. That's what research typically says. You can check out Kubo, so Kubo, I think is the researcher's name. A lot of interesting stuff. Dr. Keith Barr as well. And you can tell, you can probably see, look at my left leg shaking. Whew, this is not easy. I thought it'd be a lot easier to talk through this, and I should not have put this much weight. So, the idea of an isometric, I'm shaking like a leaf here, is that we have constant tension in the muscle, and it's probably not 40 seconds, but it's good enough. Ooh, and we have the tendon not changing length, right? Because we actually have no movement. And the lack of movement, I guess the idea is the tendon's not moving, but it's being pulled constantly, right? Because the muscle is pulling on it. Because the muscle's pulling on it, it is making it work. And this is one of those things, because you get a lot of time under tension, you can hold it in a certain position, which initiates that mechanical strain factor, which helps with the regeneration. I say regeneration, but mechanical reformation, maybe a better word, of the tendon to help optimize its stiffness and repair. And the thing about, for me, is I had surgery on my left knee, and I get pain on this top portion. And this top portion is your quad tendon. And I was talking to Jake Tura, and you can check out the video, I need to catch my breath, on, we have here, uploaded on this page, is that if the quad tendon, I never really thought about it, I'm an idiot for not thinking about it, it's obviously different than your patellar tendon. And I had to have it reattached because they took part of my kneecap out. And it wasn't even a big surgery. Well, it was kind of a big surgery, it's kind of pain. Had it my sophomore year in high school. But it was because of bone not forming appropriately. There's like two growth plates and the patella was supposed to fuse and never did fuse. And so they had like reattach part of it or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Doesn't bother me anymore, but I do get some irritation in it. And I have found that these isometrics do wonders for me. And so I like to put them in the beginning or at the end of the workout. I don't do them in the middle. I like to hold them for a decent amount of time. And they're kicking my butt today. I don't know why they're so tough today. But I try and get about 2 to 3 sets in. I'm gonna try another one here of about, see, this is probably a little too heavy. About 30 to 40 seconds. I get in a pretty upright position. I'm not 90-90. I'm not deep bent isometrics. I like that more, probably 135 degrees of extension is where I like to be. I feel more stable that way. I feel like I'm really driving in the ground and I'm getting the activation that I want. If I go deeper, it really bothers my knees. I don't like going that low. I actually like the safety squat bar better. And normally do some safety catches set up, but I thought they'd be in the way for the video, so obviously be safe when you do these. I've lost track of time. That was probably well short of what I should be. I should just look. But again, these are not the end-all be-all. They're just a tool that you can utilize in your training. And when you utilize them, it's up to you. For myself, beginning or end of training, I like to do it. I'll do it at the beginning of training. If I do have maybe some aches and pains, because isometrics do have an analgesic effect, meaning that they reduce some of the pain. But I won't do lots of sets or that heavy, because if I have other work I want to prioritize, I want to have energy for that. So as you can see, I can't see there well, but I'm only going about this position right here for my isos. You can hold dumbbells, you can have bar on your back, whatever. Oh, they make you work. They make me feel better. That's why I do them. So a little short discussion. You can hear me huffing and puffing because this thing kind of stinks. But yeah, Isometrics, tendon health. They also help with the analgesic effect, so they reduce some of the pain in that area, which maybe allows you to do more work. Because of that, you might want to do them at the beginning of the workout. And then if you don't have pain, because sometimes pain can be what we call nociception, stemming from the belief of pain or the perception of pain without actually pain being there. So that's the central mechanism. So if we reduce the presence of pain at the beginning, maybe we don't associate movements with pain. Also the mechanical aspect of tendon health and making our tendon as healthy as possible with certain movements like this. Oh, that's not easy, so I appreciate you guys listening. If you have any comments or questions, let me know. As always, like, hit that notification, subscribe, follow along. I appreciate y'all. Take care.